back, everyone. We are back with another session of Spyro: A New Beginning. Last time we finished up the Dante's Freezer, which, god damn, that place was boring. um, but that was always, I thought, probably one of the worst levels in the game. This next one I remember actually kind of liking a little bit as a kid. We also get to hear Phil Lamar, of all people, come in, too, at a certain point. Let me just get everything.
I'm also here.
Yes, and we're also joined by Aki Omi. You'll hear me go back and forth on that. But anyway, uh, we'll just get right back into it.
Nucky.
Okay, and also, as a forewarning, because while we are doing a lot of combat in this game, by the way, we're going to be talking about just some random stuff. And one thing that recently happened, and good news anyway, is that Aki just beat Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. So, heads up, spoilers. We are going to probably talk about that, so just as a forewarning, okay?
And also, just to be doubly safe, we might talk about events from other games that might make sense for Infinite Wealth.
Oh, well, yeah, just Yakuza in general. Basically, if you remember the Octopath streams I did, or if I ever released the VODs, like, they're all up on YouTube. I don't know. There's something about it where I lost part 11, and I would have to release 19 parts with, like, one whole part not even being there. And it's kind of like, at this point, I'm kind of like, do I want to make it live, or do I just want to say, we'll do better next time?
Well, my personal safety net is recording during streaming, because that means you'll never lose that thing, especially if it's an NKV. But if you're good about downloading your Twitch streams afterwards,
I'm being way more like strict about that. Basically now, like, after the moment stream is done, I'm downloading the entire VOD, or if we have a situation like last time when we had to split it up into 3 times because of fucking network issues.
The only reason I don't do that is because I'm prone to forgetting really fast.
Yeah, but I'm just gonna be that. Like, I could record, yeah, but I don't want to over-stress anything to where I think, like, it would have it go down. Like, I'm sure my PC could handle it just fine. I just don't want to push that, because I've seen what happens for people when they try to record stuff sometimes and it not work out, and if I know I can just do this, then I'm okay with it. Oh, I just knocked that dynamite back up on that guy by accident.
Swap that back up. But I will say, if you're a console streamer, it's easier on your PC.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Because like
for a game like this, maybe not so.
Well, when a game like this, because I said it last time, but I am playing this off an emulator, and I am debating doing the rest of the series also on emulator, because honestly, playing this on emulator, like, this looks just a lot better than I remember when it was on the GameCube. And the other 2 versions I'll be playing are the Wii version, which would just be off the Wii U which would be off the Wii U. And plus, I didn't mean to do that. I would also have to buy a copy too. Hold on. Oh, okay, okay, I'm just overthinking this. You actually have a little bit of puzzle solving. Holy shit, it's not just beat 'em ups. And this is like a thing I like. The later games do get a lot better about this, where oh, okay. Camera. Thank you. Like, the first area was just combat. I don't remember the Eternal Night, to be perfectly honest, because that game is just kind of like, it just kind of comes and goes, and then it's over. Okay, switch to fire. I'm trying to remember.
Like, it's fun.
It's like, camera, please, work with me. But in later games, they do actually introduce a little bit of puzzle solving just to kind of break up the combat. Should be able to make that. Also, this place just feels more Spyro-y compared to the first area.
Looks-wise, yes. Song-wise, not close.
Oh no, not at all.
In the slightest. Especially since I'm used to, when you're charging, hearing a...
You know, like, I can play the Reignited trilogy just fine, as well as most of the PS2 ones. I mean PS2 ones, PS1 games, the original trilogy. But one thing I do genuinely miss that was not that they kind of nerfed a bit and reignited, and it makes sense because the control is not the same one-to-one. Was the jump you could do. So like when you're charging, right? In the original, you can like press the button and you'll get just a very quick, like stay in the air for just an extra second longer. But like that makes going through certain levels a lot more fun, in my opinion. And I really wish that was in the Reignited trilogy.
Yeah.
Ow.
Regardless, it is a good way to get to play those games again.
Yeah, I mean,
damned if you're trying to find the classic versions on a PS5.
well, unfortunately, the only thing that I think that collection suffers from the most is the fact that on the console version they never updated on the 60 FPS, which they control. Like that's where it feels like almost one-to-one to the original. Like we're literally talking, in my opinion, like a very small difference.
The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Like less than 1%.
It does. Yeah, we've got to help him.
Oh, brother.
Also, so one thing I did look into that was brought to my attention last time I streamed this was that, you know, David Spade apparently really did not like voicing this game. So I did find, okay, thank you. But one thing, I did find like one small article that the reason why that was the case.
Okay.
I was just trying to help.
Well, the Atlawa and Kane need no help.
Oh, just about to spring into action, huh?
Forget this guy, Spyro. Come on.
This is Samurai Jack, by the way.
What did they want with you, anyway?
It's none of your business. Now move. I've got a tribe to save.
Also count Beager, because I can hear it.
Oh, you're welcome.
I never watched Samurai Jack.
Me neither. I know one of my friends just recently finished it.
I know the voice for Aku very well because it's used for memes everywhere.
You mean Aku Aku?
That makes so much sense now.
What?
I didn't realize that.
What? I mean, Aku, I mean, granted, I didn't know it as a kid. Hold on, can I just... There you go. As a kid, I didn't know Uka Uka was Aku Aku backwards. But I was saying, though, I did look into the thing. So, apparently for David Spade, for, like, him not... Okay. The reason he didn't like voicing this game is because it was his very first time voice acting. But no. Okay, let me rephrase that because me just completely forgetting Emperor's New Groove is the thing. It was his first time, like, voicing a video game or something like that. Okay, he's dead.
First time in interactive media?
Probably. Well, no, because there would have been, like, I know they don't always get celebrity voices to, like, reprise their role for, like, the video game movie, but there was Emperor's New Groove games. Like, there was one on the PS1, there was one on PC, I know that. And, I mean, unless they reused his clips or something like that, but I think he did voice acting then before this game. Because this game came out in 2006 and is, like, again, kind of like, depending on how you feel about him as an actor, period, I would imagine he at least got, like, one celebrity voice thing at some point in a video game before this. Because this game came out the year right before the the 360 came out, or the year the 360 came out, I don't remember. Oh yeah, and we got these classic things.
Come on, pop up and then... Dun. Okay, that's more violent, but okay.
Yeah, and it does hurt you, which is fine.
I expected it, with that blast, I expected that to hit you from that platform.
I took a gamble, I'll admit. Let's see, I don't remember the way to go, though. I think it's this way? Yeah, it looks like this is the way to go. You just kind of FNAF about a lot until you just kind of, like, find the shit you need to do.
Does this still do the thing I think it does?
What?
Yeah!
I guess
This
that
place is
works.
giving me these vibes. Legit forgot if I still had that or not.
I'm more curious.
Anyways,
No, I'm just more curious why you have the Lost Woods sound effect in here.
it was for the end of Octopath Traveler 2, remember? When you had to get an NPC to help you guide through the woods. I very quickly
Oh,
grabbed
yeah. I had to think for a second. I'm like, wait, I'm trying to remember when did that happen, and I was like, oh yeah.
Anyways, remember that disclaimer we brought up 10 minutes ago before we
Yeah.
forgot about it?
Yeah.
Infinite Wealth spoilers. And Yakuza spoilers in general. That game is a love letter for Kiryu. Ichiban gets
It's second fiddle.
sloppy. Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of like where I'm very mixed on like where I would put it on my games of this year, because as an RPG, like in terms of like talking strictly gameplay wise, fixes everything I had a problem with in 7. Like
Yeah, no.
it is the best RPG they've made in that style. Granted, it's only the second one, but it's like seriously just such a leap in quality. It's like, holy shit, this, I wish the first game was like this.
Yeah. Gameplay was overall fixed. The job system is actually worth a dang.
Yep.
And it just doesn't feel like a chore leveling up. In fact, the balancing for leveling out throughout the game is even.
Yeah.
Whereas in the first game, you're like level 40 or 37 before you're expected to be 50.
Yeah.
Because of one character. Well, 2, really.
I mean, it makes sense of who they are, but at the same time, I fully agree with that. But like, Infinite Wealth was like one of the games like I did not know I was gonna like as much as I did, and it was such a great start for 2024. But I'm not sure if I would put it at like. So I am still debating if I'm gonna make like a video of, like my top games of the year, because like this year's been good. It's not been as good as last year, but that's to be expected because like literally last year we had like so much good shit. But I would say right now it's probably a tie. Oh, I thought I could kill him. It's
I thought that would give you butterflies.
It's probably a tie between Astrobot or Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I can't decide which one because it's for different reasons for both games.
You would say Astrobot's your favorite platformer, while Final Fantasy VII is your favorite RPG or action RPG?
I mean, probably I would say something like that, but like...
How do you say that name, you data?
Oh. I actually completely forgot the enemies were even thing. I've literally just been, just trying to knock them down. Bob. Actually, I should just be able to...
He's already...
Boop. Come on. I know I can use electricity, but I don't want to... Nope. Come on.
Doing the goofy falling animation while not falling at all. It's like that scene in Infinite Wealth where Danny Trejo's supposed to be falling into the water. They text us somehow.
Oh, dude, when he he has my favorite line in the entire game. I hear Switzerland's nice, and then he gets eaten by a shark.
Correction, his boat gets eaten and then he blows up.
And then he gets eaten by a shark.
Yeah.
I gotta ask, how was Danny Trejo in the game? Because, like, keep in mind, I played in Japanese, so he does have a few lines in the Japanese version, but it's not a lot.
Yeah, no, it's... In English, it's just Danny Trejo. So he has a thick accent, says his lines in a certain way, and it's great. It's like, it's worth popping up a few cutscenes in English just to hear how he sounds. Yeah. Oh, but yeah, the Danny Trejo rule for whenever he's a villain still holds true. Whenever his character loses, it has to be in the most humiliating way or brutal. I mean, that's his rules.
I do think his, I didn't even hit him. I don't know.
Down, use the Kimochi. Whatever.
Anyway, I'm trying to remember what I was saying because that just completely made me lose my train of thought.
Danny Trejo.
I've not really seen a lot of movies with him in it, to be perfectly honest. Um, oh, okay, there we go. I was like, oh, please kill yourself right there. The monkey, I mean.
In Minecraft, if you watch Spy Kids, you would hear him enough.
Like, I've seen Spy Kids. I didn't watch it a lot growing up, though. I've seen the first 3, but that's all I ever saw. Actually, can I?
Honestly, it's the only ones you should watch.
I don't get how I can do this. Ow. Ah!
Yeah, with Infinite Wealth, gameplay overall, huge boosts. Story, weaker than 7.
Yeah. Like, it's
Well,
got...
Ichiban's side, specifically.
It's
Because I
got...
do like Kiryu's side.
It's got interesting moments. Like, I do really like the character moments between, like, Ichiban and his mom. Like, that stuff's really good. I did like... Dondoko Island I'm mixed on as a, like, gameplay. I know I'm going back to the gameplay, but, like, I'm just thinking, like, Ichiban stuff. But, like, Dondoko Island, I'm kind of, like, whatever about.
Yeah. It's like, it's supposed to be your moneymaker. It's the most inefficient moneymaker the Yakuza series to date. That's why the dungeons are more profitable.
Yeah. You know, it was kind of like a weird instance this year where, like, between, when that game came out, I remember I was working a shit ton of overtime at work, and, like, I wanted to just keep playing it. And then, like, immediately after, because it had already been out for a little bit at that point, was Persona 3 Reload. And I played that. And just getting to play, like, 2 big RPGs back to back, and I did not get, burnt out of either. Hold on, I'm just doing something real quick. Okay. Do that, do this, do this. Okay. Actually, let me do this. Do this. Okay, sorry about that. Everything's fine, just had to readjust something. I forget, though, if I played 7 Remake, though, before I played Persona.
7 Remake came out February, while
Rebirth.
3... Well, Rebirth, yeah. That came out in February, while Reloaded was 2 months later, I think?
No, because Rebirth was February. But I believe Reload was, like, very late January. It was either late January or literally the week right after Infinite Wealth.
Hey, speaking of Reload, episode E just is out, right?
I guess. But yes.
I guess.
I have not played it yet. I want to go back and platinum the PS5 version. I'm only missing a couple trophies, but I have to replay the entire game to do that. And I'm just kind of not in the mood to do that with a big RPG like that, because I'm kind of, like, RPG'd out at the moment. Like, this year I've played a lot of really long RPGs between, like, Dawn Trail, Persona 3, Infinite Wealth, Rebirth, and then I replayed Persona 5 in its entirety in Royal and platinumed it. I also played Dragon Quest XI S all the way through and platinumed it. It's like, I'm kind of like got my feel for now. Because my next RPG, if I get it on day 1, I'm going to kind of wait to see how reviews go for it, is going to be the Mario and Luigi game.
I hope that's very good.
Yeah, I'm hoping
it's
good too.
I want that series to come back in full.
I mean, right now, the game that I've been playing, since I finished Astrobot, I've been playing the Miles Edgeworth investigation games, and I'm almost done with the first game. I'm on the last case, and after that, I plan on going back to probably Data Live, Ran Dystopia. Oh, let me minimize this. Okay.
Mouse on screen.
Huh?
You're good.
Okay. just killing shit. So it's literally, it just sometimes lose my train of thought.
That was the Miles Edward series.
Okay, so I have like this weird relationship with it where the original time I beat it was back in like 2015, I think, because I got an Ace Attorney in 2012. And I remember playing through the first game, but I don't really remember anything of it. It was just kind of like a whatever game to me. Like I put it like very middle. But since I've gone back to replay it, I've actually really enjoyed it a lot more than I think I ever would. Except for Case 3. Case 3 was pretty fucking boring. And not to mention, it's just got some, like, really fucking stupid, like, how the hell am I supposed to fucking figure this shit out? Like, I don't know if it's maybe just because my own interpretation of the puzzle. It's like, my brain just was not wrapping around, like, where the fuck are we pulling this shit out of our ass from? Like, come on. But then I picked, and then I also checked out Bakadu, the game made by the Goemon devs. And it's pretty good. I'm about halfway through it. It's apparently a short game, but it's only like $40 on Steam, so I was like, yeah, sure. But I got it for like 32 because it was on sale. And that's about it in terms of me for what I've been playing. I know I kind of went off a sidetrack because we were talking about Infinite Wealth, but you know,
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Hey, more things to talk about.
Mm.
Anyway, back to the topic of planning games. You know, I wish Steam did that PlayStation does.
What's that?
Bundle or trophies based on base game to DLC.
Oh yeah,
Now-
because you saw you want to get all the achievements and stuff.
And then I saw that the DLC for it, the High Rise Tide, adds a legend. Complete the game in hard mode, complete the game in legend difficulty, and New Game Plus.
Well, like the thing, well, you can combine those two trophies together because I know people who
Yeah.
have done it. But at the same time, though, being real with you, on the Steam version, which I did get all the achievements for. Oh wait, there we go. Getting all the brain work. Getting all the I wonder, can I? No, okay. Getting all the achievements, it does say you did get them, even if you haven't gotten
It's
those.
okay. We can try again.
You say that, but thanks to DLC and a hat in time, I can never platinum that game.
I was thinking about doing it. Like, I do have a shit ton of footage recorded for Infinite Wealth because I've bought the game twice now this year. I've bought it on PC and I bought it on PS5. And on PS5, I'm very close to being done with the game, as well as getting the Platinum Trophy. And I was also going to do the DLC, plus do the Legend DLC as well. But that game is just long. It is.
Yeah.
It is by far the longest Yakuza game. It's not even a competition between that or 5.
Thanks to all the side stuff I did and all the grinding, I think I clocked around 100 hours.
Yeah, that's about what I got too. I don't know if.
Almost the length of Persona 5 base game.
Well, I mean, that's what the game is. It's a Persona game. Arguably
With
better.
adults.
Yeah, arguably a better Persona game than some other Persona games.
The wards. You could start with those words.
Yeah, but it's kind of what. Oh yeah, I think I remember this bit actually. You have to like.
Mean.
Oh, I think I know what's happening a bit here because I actually forgot this was a thing. When you upgrade your breaths and stuff, you'll actually have the elemental properties on your melee attacks. I don't think the game tells you about this, if I remember right, but it's there.
Neat. So with Thunder, you can just start moving them around with your melee.
Don't think you can do that.
Mm.
If I remember right, we're doing this because we gotta like lower a platform or something, but it then brings these guys up from the ground, but it don't mean jack and shit. I think though we are halfway done with this area, if I remember correctly. Because if I remember the plot correctly, we rescue Kane like how we did earlier, and then we see him again. He's like, okay, we'll go do this, and then you see him one more time, and then you meet the boss.
Mhm.
And I only remember this area like that because this is like one of the very few places where we actually get to meet like another character in the world that's not just like one of the dragons and stuff.
Mhm.
That, and I feel like this place is just more visually distinct than Dante's Freezer.
I mean, it's more colorful.
Yeah.
We get to see more than just blue.
Ba-boo-dee.
Ba-da-dee, ba-da-doo.
Come on. There's something about him just staying still. Well, that's just his health is drained. That's funny to me.
This is my life now. Goodbye.
I'll see if I can upgrade my breath here in just a second. I should have enough to get fire to level 3 at this point.
Hmm. Okay, so back on a previous point, you got to talk about games you've been playing
Yeah.
recently. For me, other than Infinite Wealth, I have what have I been playing?
Well, that's
My
what
brain
you're about to
just
tell us.
escaped me. My brain literally just crapped out on me. Oh yeah, I just been playing more Monster Hunter. And can I just say, Rise is a good palate cleanser. But that's not gonna be the gameplay for Wilds. So that's gonna be
I am gonna
adjust.
Aw, whatever, we'll invest in it. I was like, I really shouldn't do it for the ranged electric because it is really fucking worthless.
Hmm.
But, you know, I guess just a little bit more electricity, because fire is really just the one I like use the most. Because it's the most basic, but it gets the job done. Oh shit, that legit made me jump!
Bushill Cedar Claw. Jump scare extraordinaire.
Brown leg blackberry. I don't know why that makes it's just a fun name.
Yeah. Thanks to Infinite Wealth, I'm a RPG now. So I've been looking to other games to play, and my roulette has chosen Last of Us 2. I've owned that game for 4 years now, and just today I brought it out of its packaging. Packaging was dusty, and I just learned that it was a 2-disc game.
Yeah, there's it's I think the only PS4 games I own that like they also have at this point been upgraded for like a PS5 game. Is Cyberpunk 2077, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, but that's more PS5, and Last of Us 2.
Hmm.
But Last of Us 2, it's good. I think the story is kind of like whatever, I mean, compared to the first game. But outside of that, gameplay though, it's way better than the first. Especially because you can really get down and gritty with like how much you want to customize with the accessibility options. Kind of like what I did is I lowered the infected's like attention scale, but not that much. Like I changed it from like 1 I think to like 0.8, just because like there were some things I couldn't like do like the first game had, and I did that throughout the entire game, and I was able to feel like, yeah, this feels more in line with what I kind of got used to from the first game.
That's good to know, because back in the day when I first played Last of Us for the first time, it was back in the PS3, and I was a young lad. Horror stuff scared the shit out of me.
I mean, it
So
it still does for me too.
So I played that game on easy mode, and I still was scared shitless from all the infected.
Last of Us 2 is way scarier than 1, in my opinion.
Fuck. Fuck.
Just as a heads up on that. But in terms of just gameplay that lets you like how you approach it and stuff, I think it's just. Well, also I think what made me want to like persevere through it as like a game I wanted to, you know, actually finish, even if it was a game that did make me scared. Is one, I wanted to see the story all the way through in its full context, you know,
Mm-hmm.
And two, I looked up speedruns of the games, and that way I would know, like, okay, here's this big section. How do I get through it? If it's like, but you know, if it's human encounters, it's whatever. Human encounters don't scare me. It was the infected stuff. So I would look up to see where they would spawn at, because I was like, nope, nope, nope. I am not getting jump scared from this shit.
Remember Last of Us 1 when you turned on a generator and the big guy came?
Oh, the generator sequence is unironically my least favorite part of the entire game. The
In
first
fact,
game.
in easy mode, he doesn't spawn at all. I learned that because, yeah, I was expecting him to come. He didn't, and I was like, did I glitch the game? Later, I learned that it was just not spawn.
I was watching, there is I forget his name, but there is a guy that does, like, really good Last of Us speedruns, and he was even, consulted, apparently, about, the remaster for Last of Us 1. Which, well, okay, let me rephrase that. The PS5, remaster. Because, God. And you know what's really fucking
Wait a minute,
sad?
I just realized. Last of Us 1 got remastered twice, right?
Yes.
PS4 and PS5. Wow.
Yeah. And apparently from what I remember anyway, they were gonna do Horizon Zero Dawn as well. But I'm like, if you're gonna remaster it, just do what you're doing for Last of Us 2 for the PS5, because you do not need to fucking spend all that budget on like a remaster from the ground up for the first game. I mean, I still think you could just make a PS5, like, no, that's, I literally was about to describe what I already said. But, like, doing, like, a full ground-up remake of the first game would just be like, man, I know Sony likes wasting money, because if anything the PS5 Pro is shown, it's like, what the fuck are you guys doing?
You want to talk about that real quick?
Yeah, sure, I was, I already kind of spoke about this yesterday on another friend's stream, but basically my opinion is that I'm not against the idea itself of a console from Sony that can merge fidelity with 60 FPS. The problem, well, number one, the main problem is the price. Like, there's no getting out of that.
How did you learn how to do that, Spyro?
Easy avatar, I guess. If it was 600, I would consider it maybe, and that's a really big maybe, because you could easily sell a PS5 for like 300, and then save up the other 300 to pay for the console. This is me thinking about it, like me in my case, but having to do it like a full $700 though, like even selling the original PS5 to upgrade, that shit is not fucking worth it.
It's like you say it's worth it for 600. I would say it would be worth 600 if it was that with its disk drive.
Yes, that too, because the whole thing of where it doesn't have a disk drive, that, like, I said it on Twitter, but like a standard PS5, like I'm not talking about like the Slim, which I think is the only one they sell now, because there's no more models of the OG on the market that I know. Again, I'm probably misremembering that bit. But even then, like a Slim is like what, $450, and to get like a disk drive, it's like $79.99 plus tax. So yeah, it's still a little bit more expensive than the original, but it's not. We're talking like a difference of $20 when you're already spending $500. At a certain point, I'm just kind of like, okay, this ain't like the dumbest thing in the world. It's definitely still not right, but you know what I mean. Versus this, where it's like, oh, just to get the base console version of like a PS5, I have to spend $800 on not only the disc drive, the vertical stand as well. And it's like, God, this is so fucking dumb.
Yeah. It's like Nintendo really has the floor here to not do the most stupidest thing ever.
Oh, I mean, I've never seen a clear-cut example of it's so over, we're so back, it's so over within the span of 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Because we get Concord, that crashes. We get Astrobot, we're back up. We get the PS5 Pro, it goes back down exponentially. And then next week we're getting fucking Mr. Mosquito on the PS5 drawback thing, which I've always wanted to play that game. So it's like, Sony, you're messing with me too much.
All right. My food's here. I'll be right back.
Okay, I'll be beating up Ice Twister and Frost Panther. Wow! I'll save that crystal. Let's go up here and kill these guys. I don't know if this game has like the thing where if like you have to kill the main bad guy and then like his minions will stop spawning. There we go. Nope, 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 nope. You need to stop moving. Ow. Camera, please get out of the fucking wall. There we go.
Too easy.
I don't even think I need to kill these guys, actually. I'm pretty sure I could just walk past them. But we gotta get those gems, that way I can upgrade the breaths. Oh, there's another thing there. Okay. I like that they can't even drop more than like 5 feet and then they're just dead. I think as long as they like leave whatever elevation they're on, it just counts as them dying. Pop. It's fine. Gems! So many gems. Anything out here? Camera. Come on, camera. There we go, okay. And we're back. Do you care to look up something for me? Concerning Dawn of the Dragon and the Eternal Night.
Is it how long to beat?
No. Can you know how on the back of the Wii boxes they would have like what controllers were compatible and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Can you see if you can find that? Because I don't remember where my copy, or no, I think I know where it's at, but I can't get up to check it at the moment.
The Legend of Spyro, Dawn of the Dragon.
Mainly the Eternal Night, because that's going to be the next one, but that's not going to be the next game after this.
Get the... Okay, here's the back of the box for this one. It's in Spanish!
That's...
Remember, I just need to look at the pictures.
Yeah.
Huh. Doesn't say what controllers for this.
Like, I know it's got the Wii and Nunchuck, but I'm trying to see if it might be possible to do, like a class if it does class controller, then I'm pretty sure I could get that to map to the GameCube.
Hmm. Here we go. Just give me a PNG of the thing. Don't send me to a website. Open image, a new tab. Yep, has nunchuck.
Is that it?
Wiimote nunchuck, yeah.
Okay. I mean, again,
No.
that's not the end of the world.
Yeah, no classic controller.
Ouch.
Oh yeah, speaking of Wii versions for games like these. So you know Crash of the Titans, its
Yeah.
sequel?
Yeah.
Did you know that the PS2 version and the Wii version are different for their co-op?
How so? I didn't even know those
Or the-
games had co-op, honestly.
Oh yeah, the second one specifically it does. The Wii one, you get to play for the second player as an albino Crash, basically. Meanwhile, on the PS2 version, you get to play as Coco,
Okay.
which is a weird difference.
That just
I can check.
that just makes me laugh. Just albino Crash. Like, I get it, but I've also been rewatching some old TFS stuff recently, so like I just think of albino Namek.
Also, Dawn of the Dragon also just has nunchuck, the classic controller.
No class controller set.
No classic controller.
Okay. Well, I mean, if worse comes to worse, I could probably get a PS2 emulator working for those. I haven't done a PS2 emulator in a long ass time. Because I just don't want to mainly get out the Wii remote and nunchuck. Like, I've still got mine, but I lost like the back of them a while back, and I used to use like this rechargeable battery thing for them. From what I recall, though, there's no like pointing gimmick. It's literally you're just using that to play the game.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, I know it's a little bit unrelated, but I was just thinking about it because the reason why I wanted you to check is I remembered like Sonic Unleashed and Sonic Colors let you use the GameCube controller on the Wii versions and stuff. Did you hear that? Apparently this I've heard of this mod before, but apparently it's done now. Is the Project Rainbow?
Hmm.
It's
This is the first I'm hearing of it.
It's apparently a mod that really fixes Colors Ultimate. I think I'm going the wrong way. No, I guess not.
What were you doing?
You again? Why don't you get out of here and leave me in peace? I'm the boss here, nobody else.
Boss
You
of
can
what?
hear Count Beager in that.
You're
It's
all alone?
it's the same
Only
voice.
until I kick these bums out. Which reminds me, I can't stand here chatting with purple dragons and mosquitoes.
Hey, whoa, who you
Well, a
calling a
little bit.
mosquito?
Besides, it's not safe for you here.
Oh, concerned about our welfare now?
No need. We can take care of ourselves. Anyway, we need to get to the shrine.
You'll never make it.
Did he even move his hand?
No.
The monkey just fucking got
Oh,
smacked. then.
technically he did, but it was a slight movement with his staff.
Okay. I think one of the reasons I do prefer this area to like Dante's Freezer, because like yeah, we've been doing a lot of combat still, but I think what helps this one is that I know the music we said earlier, like it's like what music here? It's just kind of like noise, but I like this more than the Dante's Freezer theme.
Yeah. I will say though, it is reminding me of Walkabout Golf, because it's full of music just like this, where it's ambiance. Like chill.
You know what I've always wanted to do, but I've still not done it. In terms of like listening to a video game soundtrack, but it's because of where they got it from. So you know Star Fox Adventures?
Mm-hmm.
You know how like that game's soundtrack is like from the Africa's Greatest Hits or something? It's like basically there's a few. Oh, okay. If you don't know about this, okay. So this is. I don't know how much of the soundtrack is like this, but I know like Cape Claw, for instance, is a example of this where they didn't compose the music. They ripped it from this CD, literally called like The Sounds of Africa Volume 4 or something like that. And that's what the chanting is that you hear in that game soundtrack. Like in I think it in Thorntoe Hollow, as well as I know Cape Claw is one because I've actually listened to the original song, but it's been a while.
Huh.
I mean, hey, it's good music, so I mean, it's just like, you guys probably shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
Kind of reminds me of actually another sound that does kind of sound like that to me. A long time ago, there used to be a YouTuber I watched. Okay, I don't know what happened. He kind of just disappeared one day. I don't know if he ever came back to do stuff, and so I don't know if I would say his name because I don't know if he ever like became a dick or something like that. So I'm gonna just say he introduced me to a sound very similar called E.S. Pothmus, and that's kind of like the music you would hear from like Civilization, I think, like the Baba Yetu. It's very similar sounding music, and I really like that track. I mean, really like that like composer slash band. I don't know if it was either or. But I don't know if they're still doing stuff. But if you type in like E.S. Pothmus, Aranu P, I think was the name of the piece that I remember hearing in like his videos. I really got to like that sound. okay, we got 4 balls, so... Okay. Okay. Okay, this probably just opens up this.
You say that again? I'm
What?
trying to spell it. Post, whatever you said.
Post, like POSTHMUS. If you type in like Aranu P, that was the name of the quote unquote band, symphony, I'm not sure.
ES Post-Humus?
Yeah, that's probably it. I don't remember the exact name, I haven't seen it spelled in a hot minute.
If this is them.
Wait, what?
Ult! What did you get hit by?
I don't know. Let's upgrade ice. Now, I really don't remember if it was this game or if it was another game that made ice, like, when you level it up, it's actually worse, because it'll freeze enemies, but in one of the games, I think it turns them into a snowball, and it's absolutely fucking worthless. Because at that point, it's like, if you could freeze them, then shatter it, and they instantly die, you know, like, I could think of another game like this doing, it would probably be more worth it. I don't know if I just took fall damage, but...
You took fall damage.
Okay, I didn't know that was in this game. Let's see... Looks like...
Last year, that band released a song, well, an album called Ultimate Golf Music Volume 1.
Ultimate... Did you say golf? Like G-U-L-F?
Golf.
Or golf?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm very curious on what the hell that sounds like. Because if you listen to Arano P and like, this does not sound like golf music. This sounds like Baba Yetu from Civilization 4.
How the hell? Okay, no. This is ES Bat and Helmet von Lichten. Huh. Anyways.
Like I said, guys, we gotta find shit to talk about during these slow segments here, so... Oh man, I gotta tell you a thing here. I don't know if I've told you about this, but like this week has been really fucking annoying with it. So you know I've been reading the Isla light novels, right? Like I think I told you I had. I cannot find volume 2 or 4 anywhere, and I saw fucking Yen Press tweet today. He's like, what's this smirk about? Read Isla sometimes hides her feelings in Russian. I'm like, this is where I would read it if you guys would reprint volume 2 and 4, god damn it. I've been waiting over a month and a half for my copies from BAM this shit, but they're still on order.
This is why I would put my volume 2 of Isla, if I had it.
It's a shame that anime's ending next week.
Alright.
I really, really hope they get a season 2 at some point, because like I've never been this invested in a show in a long time.
Yeah, no. It's like, I like the characters. The way that they interact with each other is very fascinating. Especially Isla.
It's very Toradora, and that's why I think I really, really like it, because it's not Toradora like one-to-one, but it's like their relationships and how like they play off each other, I think is just what makes them, like, all the characters work.
The Shrine God has not been appeased since Cinder's forces came. He is not happy.
So is anybody fun around here?
You can't possibly face the god of the Shrine alone.
Not all of us are loners, King. I'm not going alone.
What's Sparks gonna do?
Well, maybe someday you'll learn that 2 heads are better than 1. Even if they are pinheads.
Yeah, what?
Okay, I think this is the final stretch, if I remember correctly. Because
It looks like a frog.
Where?
Back to that structure.
Oh, the boat?
Yeah, look at the green and then the white ribbit.
I don't see it. Oh shit! You know what I just remembered? Since you said that was a thing, apparently they were going to be doing a remake of like Sergeant Frog, but I haven't. I don't think we've heard anything about it since they announced it. At least when I recall, anyway.
Oh, now you
When
tell.
did they announce that? Like how long ago?
It's been either a few months or it was sometime last year. It wasn't that long ago. I'm suddenly reminded of Ocarina of Time. I thought that said Cruise Chaser. You know, if I ever did make a video on this game, I could literally just say, so we got some more baddies, and then I just play that while the footage just like sped up.
Yeah.
Although the Eternal Night will reuse this concept of like a ship. Like, one thing, like, I've been re-looking back into the Eternal Night, for when, you know, I start that, because I do want to try to get the whole series done this year, which I'm pretty sure I can do. The Eternal Night is way more, like, you get to learn more about the world and, like, the people that live in it and stuff. While this game, like, the only other person we've seen besides Ignatus, Sparks' parents and shit, was, Kane. And, spoiler alert, the next area after this is not much better. It's like, we get all these monkeys that we get to fight, but that's about it.
Other than that, just feels like a dead world.
Yeah. But like I said before, like, what always drew me back to this series was the kind of like the lore / the writing, you know, with how sometimes it gets a little bit hokey, but there are some like legit interesting things of like Spyro being the like, for lack of a better comparison, but literally the Avatar.
Oh, yeah.
Oh boy, more guys. God, that just took out like a quarter of his health. Alright. Although, the good thing is that even if you fuck this up, you don't have to worry about, restarting the whole area. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I did die. I legit could not see. Or no, oh my god, I am gonna have to do this in one go. Fuck me.
The one instance where it works against you.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm locked in.
No, you know what I am gonna do? We have a little thing here.
It's full screen on my end.
Spy. Alright. Okay. I'll
On
actually...
the Twitch,
Go ahead.
the Twitch side of things, it just stays on the screen, so...
Okay. It's like,
don't
wait.
know.
Modern problems call for modern solutions.
Yeah.
Or tell you what, you know what? I'll humor it. I just remember ice being really not good because it just makes them a ball.
I have so much energy accumulated.
I haven't been upgrading shit. Like, there's really not been a point to. I probably don't have enough though to get it all done.
Nope.
Literally
Barely.
All right, let's see. Yeah, see, it just makes them little balls. Well, then
You can throw 'em
again,
off the edge.
yeah, I guess I can do that. Well, no. Hold on.
They do get some of the elements on that, if that blues even indicates.
I don't know if it... Actually, it may slow them down a little bit. Okay. Alright, let's see if I can...
Oh no, the physics work against you.
Yeah, okay, ice is fucking worthless.
Okay, might as well finish off that level 3.
Like, when it's just like its level 1 counterpart, I think I remember it just freezes them, and like, that's it. Okay, just get invincibility flames. Flames. Oh, wait, I could do this, actually.
Oh?
Alright, let's get that done. Basically, let's break these. Okay. Now, switch to electric.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I got him. No, I didn't. I got close.
Get that lip right there.
Yeah. Nah. Hold on. I can throw it. Nope. Go up. Nope. Come on. Come on. There we go. I got him.
This is Sparta.
When did that movie come out?
I have no idea. Okay, let's see. What's his actual name?
It's 300.
300. Because I was gonna type in Sparta.
Oh, come on. Fall, 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 fall. Damn it.
March 9th of 2007.
Okay, so this game precedes it. Alright, hold on. Let me get some distance. Here, I'm actually gonna use this fucking ability now. Bye-bye!
We love our instant kills around here.
Yep, hey, I gotta take advantage of this. Alright, so as soon as I kill this guy...
Yep. I
Alright.
see you.
Alright, let's do this, because I really do not want to go through this again. Okay.
Ah, sound.
Oh, it's a...
Oh, it's back.
Okay. Make sure... No, we're still good. Okay. Boop. Boop. I hope there's only like 2 of these guys. I think the physics actually are equating into the fact that we're moving. Hold on. Normally I wouldn't do this. Oh, we can just jump off here. Okay. Probably not yet. It's probably gonna make me kill them.
Oh, the boat's on fire.
Two, three. Come on. Give me your gems. Give me your gems. Okay.
There you go. Now escape with the alive.
I do think if you stay, you can break the boat.
Well, that was fun.
Alright, there we go. My god, I really don't want to redo that again. There's probably
Man,
Go ahead.
like elevator sequences basically back in the day
Yep.
are real.
They're unironically my least favorite part of any beat 'em up. I can't stand like elevator like mook rushes.
And guess what every beat 'em up likes to do?
Yeah, I mean it's tradition at this point.
Yeah.
Might as well be.
As long as that elevator sequence doesn't have too many BS enemies and good music, then I'm good.
Oh, I'm still waiting for the day to find one that does have good music. I don't know what happened there.
Got Pilgrim.
Yeah, I guess. Alright, that should knock him into that. Okay. Alright, wait. I'm not worried about fighting these guys. I just want to get the fuck out of here. Okay.
Man, I wish enemies could get hit by traps like these.
Yeah.
A common problem back in the day.
Oh,
They did.
I think he did? Don't know.
I'm gonna look at that health jump. Yeah, no, that finished them off.
Okay. Okay, there's something there.
It just so happened that it was the one that did it. Yeah.
There we go. I think what's hurting them a bit too is dot damage. Okay, we're at the
I have
boss.
to admit, you've done better than I thought possible.
Ah, saying that had to hurt.
More than you can imagine. There are some things you should know about the shrine before you enter.
It's Cinder.
And I think we're done here.
Not before we rescue Cyril.
The Atlawa shrine has been desecrated. And the god of the shrine has not been given tribute since Cinder's forces arrived. But if you can subdue his anger, the balance will be returned, and my people can come home.
That's fine, but I came to free Cyril.
You must go through the god of the shrine to free him.
Knew you were gonna say that.
Spyro, you must go forth and fight a god.
Fight our god.
Dude, this is like a second level. Or third, technically.
Actually, you know, I've been calling Spyro like the Avatar and shit throughout this because that's really what he is. But when did Avatar finish? Like, I think Avatar was a thing at this point when this game came out, but I don't know what finished first, this trilogy or Avatar, because this trilogy finished in 2008, I think. You said they were yearly releases, so that would make sense.
Yeah, for 3 years. It started airing in 2005,
Remember
Avatar: The
last
Last Airbender.
I know, but Cinder left.
Just
and I don't
mainly
see the Ice Kings
Airbender.
hanging
Korra
around this place.
didn't come out until like years later.
I know. Last episode release date. July 19th of 2008.
Okay. Coincidental. Alright, I don't think this guy was as cheesable as the first boss, from what I remember.
Oh my god, it's Gaia.
When will I learn? When things look good, run for the hills.
Alright, Stone Sentinel. Ouch.
Damn.
God, I was thinking there was a fucking block button for some reason.
My god, it's an ARMS character. How can you burn stone?
That's a good question.
Magic.
Spyro. Ouch. I'm just trying to push him to his next phase. Alright, there we go. Oh, okay, he's got stretchy. He's Luffy.
Oh my god. Goodbye, gum gum.
Rocket punch.
My god, it's Luffy and the egg robot.
It's Luffy mixed with Frankie. Ow. Arr, arr. Sounds like a fucking thwomp from Mario.
They're not as dangerous as a thwomp, as those can instant kill you back in the day.
Okay.
Before they start going easier on you.
Okay, I was like, game, please do not get me in a cheap spot right here. Alright, we're almost done. Just gotta get some breath and... Alright. I did...
Phase 3.
What phase? Yeah, it's like, what phase 3? He's dying! But as soon as he's done with this, I'll just go up and hit him. Alright. Done.
It might be...
I do not remember him being that easy. I mean, he almost... Well, I did die to the first boss, but then again, that one was just nothing.
I was just
Yay!
not caring. This one... You didn't have to die.
You have subdued the god of the shrine, restored balance to seasons, the land, our world. The Atlawas want to worship you now.
Worship. Okay, now that's what I'm talking about. I've never gotten the respect I deserve, the praise that should be mine.
That's very nice, Kane, but we have to get back to our home. Figure out how to stop Cinder for good.
My dear Atlawas, I am the mighty Spark, scourge of the despots.
Yes, yes, old boy, we'd like nothing more than to stay and be a part of your primitive barbaric society, but duty calls, duty calls.
Yeah, I mean,
If you
that'd be
must,
like
you
that.
must. But know that you're now part of the Atlawa tribe. One of us.
I am the mighty Whatever.
By the way, you were right.
About what?
Maybe two heads are better than one. Even if one of them belongs to an annoying mosquito.
Mosquito me? Is that what? Oh.
Did Sparks even talk during that fight?
Not really.
In fact, he was the one that told you to run. When it seems too good to be true, run for the hills.
And now I believe the ice one is nowhere near as uh is about the same as the
Yes, yes,
electricity
folks, here I see
electricity
that
one.
months of tortured captivity have done nothing to slow that electric tongue of yours from incessantly wagging.
It's just that it's all so exciting, exhilarating, enchanting, enthralling, and...
All right, no more thesaurus for you, pal.
All of you, please be quiet. It is certainly encouraging that Spyro has been able to free two of you to allow this reunion. But haven't we forgotten someone?
Yes, yes, of course. Terrador.
Precisely. Now, how do we proceed?
I believe I can help, Ignitus. Well, young chap, since you learned a few things about ice on tall plains, I suggest we adjourn to the training room so that I can teach you some more. The legacy of the great ice dragons of yore. My ancestors, who come from the best of this somewhat bedraggled lineage, is long and storied. With my help, rescuing Terrador should be a certainty.
Everything nice, like
Your
God.
pomposity, arrogance, and pretentiousness is odious to the extreme.
Shall we?
I do like his voice. In terms of design, I think Cyril's probably my favorite. But Terrador, I think, next to Ignitus, is like my favorite one. But after this game, they get horribly underutilized.
He
Like,
said earlier, he's like, I was being tortured. Meanwhile, he was just sleeping on a rock.
Certainly fire and electricity are nice sidelights. But now, young dragon, you will learn the secrets of ice. A power worthy of the elite.
Up is the same room.
yeah, it is. I do think they fix ice in the later games. I believe you have the same abilities as the next game. I know in Dawn of the Dragon we have the same 4 elements we have in this game. But it's because of that fucking snowball attack that makes it so annoying, because see how they're frozen? That's what's supposed to happen, and then you can just wail on them, and then it's actually really good. But when they become like little snowballs, you can't just do this.
Beginner's luck, I'd say.
Come over here.
Chase them and do it again.
I think they want me to chase them.
Yeah. Check your bitrate.
Yeah, we're dropping frames. Give it a sec. Why is it after it does it like when we get to an area? Alright, hold on.
It is curious.
It's going back up. Okay. Is it okay on stream?
Yeah,
Okay.
there was a little buffer there. Looks like a little hiccup.
Yeah, it's looking fine now. I'll keep that up for just a second. Where's the last one? Oh god, there's 2. Damn it.
My God.
No, that simply will not do.
Over here.
Alright. There we go.
Even a completely blind dragon finds success once in a while.
This way, oh Mauve one.
Alright, this one...
What the heck?
It's really not... I never, ever use this ability.
I mean, it looks like to be your longest reaching attack.
Yeah, true. I mean, to me, it just reminds me of Virgil's swords.
Mm-hmm.
Check that out.
Spyro, come here.
I think it just doesn't even do that, like, big of damage. Like, it does slow them down. This is like the... So remember how I was saying about the ability, like how some of the elemental properties let you get stuff? This is where ice actually is not bad, because it does slow them down significantly. It's like you're using arm's length on them. It's in a 14 reference.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. I just think that fire is just more consistent, because it's a dot damage.
Come over here.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't we just gotta use the Z? Yeah.
You know, for a tutorial that teaches you how to use the Z move, it should probably give you a free charge.
Yeah, they probably just want you to get more practice with ice.
Eh.
I think you only get the snowball ability if we upgraded it to level, level 2, which I did. Because I think in my, it is kind of coming back to me on my other playthroughs, I would just only upgrade it to like level 1 and then never touch it after that, because that way it was consistent.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I gotta kill these things. Alright, you all need to die. Alright. I do think this has the coolest one, though. No pun intended.
Well, you have mastered the element of ice, something few can boast.
Woohoo!
It's like, wow.
We get it. The statue is important. I don't know if it is. I think I know who that's supposed to be, but that won't be explained till a bit later.
Gotcha.
So what exactly are you saying, Ignitus?
Yes, your hypothesis is an intriguing one, but it is perplexing to the extreme.
Huh?
He says he doesn't know what he's talking about.
Dude, I never know what he's saying.
What I'm saying is that Cinder is harnessing the Guardian's power to unlock a portal that must never be opened.
Why? What's behind this portal?
And that doesn't concern you right now. What does concern you is getting to Munitions Forge and freeing Terrador before she can create another crystal from his powers. And before the volcano blows, it's... That's enough, Voltaire. There's plenty of time. Plenty of time.
Plenty of time where we need more time to have horrible things happen to us? Why didn't we just stay in Tall Plains? Oh, I'm a big deal there.
Quit complaining, Sparks. Maybe there's a tribe on Munitions Forge you can save too.
Yeah, but there's always something special about the first tribe you save. You know?
Alright, when we get into the area, though, I am going to pause it so I can go use the restroom.
Gotcha.
Munitions Forge is an island dominated by Boisepic, an unstable volcano that makes life on the surface very dicey. The locals who live underground have been forced to mine the metals that Cinder uses to forge her army's weapons.
But what are the locals called?
They're called man-whispers.
Alright.
Man, we're small. That's awesome. I never noticed that.
We know she's using him to power the last of the crystal she
God,
needs
that's
to
like an
open
Ace
the
Attorney
door.
name.
Freedom before she gets the chance.
Boy, is it big.
Boy, it's big. But no time for sightseeing, Sparks. Time to get
Thanks for
serious.
repeating that, Spyro.
Let's go.
Not again!
What a loading screen.
Okay. Alright, I'll be right back.
Yeah, you're stuck with me. Alright. I have a Subway. Ready for my insides. Because I'm starving. I know the consequences afterwards are going to be huge. It's weird to think that the bread there at Subway is just considered cake. Or can be considered as cake. I don't know if that's changed anything, but I think that still holds true. But yeah. I said this earlier, but I'm going to just say it again. So it's just today, I finally decided to open up my box copy of Last of Us 2 for the PS4. I have owned this game for the last 4 years. And it was still in its packaging. The packaging itself, dusty. The reason why I didn't feel like... Oh, you're back.
Yeah.
Never
Okay.
mind, I was just repeating a story.
No, you're good. Go ahead and tell it. Trust me, we need it. Go on.
I'm trying to remember where I left off.
Fuck it. I'll just go ahead and do.
Yeah, packaging dusty. Open and oh yeah, the reason why I haven't played that game for the last 4 years.
Oh, Last of Us.
Yeah, Last of Us 2. I just kind of forgot.
Well, it was a game that after it came out, like, it got its critical reception and shit, and then people just forgot about it, for lack of a better word. I mean, when it came out, that was not the case, I know, because of all the fucking, like, quote-unquote controversy about it.
When I say forget about it, I mean like in terms of object permanence.
Yeah.
Because I do have that problem.
I mean,
and that happened hard for this one.
That's why, like, when I try to play something or buy something, I really try to make sure if I'm gonna do it right then and there, it is something I'm actually gonna watch or play, you know? That's why, like, the concept of a backlog, like, yeah, I do have one and everything, but I do not let it be like, man, my backlog is so huge, I'm never gonna get to this game. It's like, no, if I feel like playing a game right then and there, I'm gonna buy it. Because I've just abandoned the idea of a backlog as much as possible. You know what I mean?
I wish I did.
Because, like, if I'm not gonna play a game, or if I play it and then I'm like, I'll come back to this, and then I just never do, or if I play a game and then I don't go back to finish it, it's very, very rare I'll go back and either give it another shot, or I'll actually go back and finish it. Because then you get to that mindset of, oh, I gotta go all the way back to the beginning of the game because I don't remember what happened, and I just hate that feeling.
Yeah. Happened with me in Persona 5. Original, not Royal.
Yeah, like, it happens to me every once in a while, but, like where I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna go back and give this game another shot, because, I mean, I literally said earlier I went back to start playing Horizon again when, like, I had tried to play that game, but I stopped. You know?
Yeah.
Actually, the electricity would be good here. I do want to save, for Earth, because Earth I actually remember being pretty damn good, for this game. It's basically, kind of like a shotgun attack, quote-unquote, and what I mean by that is that, it's got, like, more of a circular, so, like, the fire attack is going to be a cone, the Earth, works more in a, circular, AoE. And then I think in one of the games they make it a fucking, like, bouncy ball thing, and it was not good.
No.
Or no, I think that's in this game, but it's the Z move. It's like the Z move is terrible, but the ability itself is unironically like the either the best or second best one next to fire.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna come up here. I like how they literally drop like a foot and then it's like, oh, I'm dead. Oh, he's not dead. There we go. I wonder if those things can actually hurt you. I don't feel like testing it.
Man, he is small.
What?
Who's there?
It's me, Spyro.
And the former god of tall plains, Sparks.
You don't carry the stench of Cinder's beast, so you must be friends.
We are. And who are you?
I'm Molière, leader of the Manware Smalls. But I'm not much of a leader anymore.
I can't get over
People
that.
who aren't manning for Cinder are holed up in their caves, scared out of their little wits, waiting for
Hi,
what
Lilo
is
Stitch,
to
villain hamster.
The name of the mountain is Boys It's Big.
Which shouldn't be long. If you would help me free them.
Again, like,
perhaps there's
I
something
love
can
writing
do
like
for
that,
you.
especially if you can make it
I don't know.
punny
We're here to
and
rescue a big
it
friend
still
of ours.
make it sound
Is
sense
he
and
a
context.
massive
Like,
round?
my
Yes.
favorite Ace Attorney
Why?
name is
Because I know
probably
what is
still,
being kept in the mines near a
Peace,
large
Love,
labor
and
camp,
Understanding
where my own brother
in Ace Attorney
and Skinner
6.
pals away. We can help each
Ah.
other.
There's
Well,
also,
which way do we go?
in the
What
most
should we
recent
do
case I
next?
was playing in
Oh,
Miles
it's simple
Edgeworth, it's,
enough, but we've
Mr.
got to
Dive
hurry.
Man.
Boys, it is getting
Like, that's
more
literally
unsteady
his
by the
name.
minute. We must clear these caves before we can help your friend.
And you're asking him for directions? Wow, talk about blind leading the blind.
Forget him, Molière. We're in.
Alright, so
Gantu, give me a phone book.
I've got a need some context. I think you said Gontu, but I don't know.
Well, you know Lilo and Stitch?
Yes, that's what, like, when you said Gontu, I'm like, okay, I know that's from Lilo and Stitch.
Well, that's the shark guy.
Yeah, I
said
know.
his name horribly wrong, but yeah, I know.
No, but
Uh,
the phone book bit. That's where I don't remember that. Was
I
that
watched
the?
the TV series.
Yes, I was a very big fan of the TV series growing up.
Whenever the hamster villain wanted to use the phone, he had to get a phone book to actually keep on level with it. At least that's what I remember.
Oh, did you see that design they came out with Stitch for the live action remake?
What?
Did you not know they were making? That's the next live action Disney thing. It's gonna be Lilo and Stitch.
What?
Yep, there is a render out right now for Stitch if you want to look it up. And
Lilo and Stitch.
real talk, it doesn't look terrible. It looks like how you'd imagine it.
Stitch.
Arr!
Okay, it doesn't look terrible.
Yeah, like it's not perfect, but I mean, then again, what you're gonna get for a Disney live action remake?
I'll have to see it in action to get some actual opinions.
I mean, I'm probably not gonna watch it.
And there will probably send gifts.
Let's see.
But man, can we just get actual animation movies again?
Nope, too expensive to make.
I'm tired of the remake renaissance.
You know what I still haven't watched, even though I love the original movie, is fucking Inside Out 2. Like, that is one of my favorite movies of all time. Still have not watched the sequel, and I heard it was really good.
I never watched Inside Out actually.
Oh, dude, you're missing out. Like, unironically, like that's like one of the like newer Pixar films that really feels like that they gave a shit.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, I forgot the bugs explode. I'll just spin around in a circle. Genius. I always did like the effect here. I mean, they die. It's just like explode. I do think we have to rescue all the little mole people, though. I'm just kind of, honestly, right now, I'm just kind of like going in each room and killing shit, and then, seeing Dora White Falcon.
Dora, 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 the White Falcon. Save the Manwurst moles.
Honestly, I like the fact that just that the mountain is called Boys, It's Big. Like,
Yeah.
it's one thing to be like, boy, it's big, but it's like, no, boys, it's big.
It was nothing.
Hey, no problem, pal.
Well, you did your part. Now I will do mine. Your friend is being kept in the center of the volcano, past the labor camp where my brother, ex-humor, is working. Find him and let him know we're friends.
God.
He'll tell you how
I'll give credit to this. It does seem like they were having fun with this one.
Yeah, all you manner wee smalls look the same to me.
He even spells it out for you.
will know him. Trust me.
Again, as a kid, I never noticed that.
Hard-nosed men will smell around. Whatever you do, don't get on his bad side.
Alright.
Just use your force powers.
Let's see. Alright, let's get fire fully upgraded because, I do think that when we do this, it will also increase the Z move. Like, I'll be using Earth every once in, a little bit more, than the other powers. But, fire, though, just remains to be the consistently best one. It's also, like, there in this part of the game is, like, when I'm really noticing, like, how kind of, like... Maybe it's just because I'm used to other controllers more than the GameCube, at this point in my life. But, like, switching between the breaths, which is what you do on the D-pad, it's just not, like, convenient, if that makes sense.
Yeah. It's like you really want a good example of the D-pad not being the greatest and being inconvenient. DDR Mario Mix. They expect you to do holds. And
Do you not just play that with the gamepad? I mean, not the gamepad, you know, like a floor pad? I've never known you could play that with an actual GameCube controller.
I mean, how would you play it otherwise if you didn't own the dance pad?
Oh, okay. I thought that's what you like held the button using the thing, or is that how you like select the songs and stuff? Is with the D-pad?
So you know how it's arrows, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you use a D-pad to try to match the arrows. Try and do two different sides of holes, those hell. Thankfully, the interface buttons work as directions too. You just have to remember that A is down.
That is backwards to such a fucking weird degree.
If I remember right, A is down, B is left, Y is up,
Oh,
and
shit.
X is right.
Do we actually have... Oh, yeah, these guys are immune to fire. Huh. Okay,
Mentally immune.
like, holy shit, we actually have, like, elemental shit for the first time. It's fine, though. Luckily, it does seem like ice did work on them.
Let's do it.
I would hope so.
Yeah, I mean, you think. That... Oh, Oh, okay, no. That's where they died. Arr, arr. Okay, maybe it was a good thing I upgraded the ice move then. I do remember at the end of this level, though, we have our second flight level. Okay, I saw what killed them, but it was like, oh, that was really fast. Why were you just running around in a circle like an idiot for a second?
That's supposed to be a pickaxe.
I guess. Here.
What a weird mechanism.
Ouch. Okay, he's dead. Hold on. Is ice actually like doing more damage? Yeah, it is. Holy shit.
Huh. Just looking at your ice moves like, maybe I misjudged you too harshly.
Well, it still sucks against like little small enemies.
Mm-hmm.
Because if it's just gonna freeze them on contact, there's really no reason for me to use it.
For these days, you would expect fire to be the most effective thing, because they have fur.
Yeah, but probably flame resistant or immune. Last thing. Oh, hold on. Yeah, holy shit.
Fire beetle.
Well, I guess I'm gonna use ice after all. Oh, infinitely spawning. Nope, come on. There we go.
Oh yeah, the other day I noticed something on the PlayStation Store.
What's that?
Secret Agent Clank is now available for purchase.
You know, I've never played that one.
PS5.
I've never played
I've
that
heard
one.
it's not the greatest.
I've heard it's pretty fucking mad.
At least we have a way to play it.
I mean,
Not lost media.
I guess. I mean, I was in a person's chat the other day, and we were talking, and they were talking about like game preservation and like, at what point would you say a game doesn't need to be preserved? And I ended up saying that, you know, for every like game like a bad game, like just take Concord for example. Should it have been made? No. But do we pretend it never existed? No. I think in some way, shape, or form there should be a record to show like this game was made. Same thing for like anything back in like the NES days that may have been considered like taboo, you know. And I'm more meaning this as this did happen, and you shouldn't forget the history exists. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's not glorifying it, it's just saying, yes, this was the thing people made. But would we make something like this again? Hopefully not.
One of my favorite quotes regarding history. If you do not learn from history, you are doomed to repeat it.
I mean, tell that to Sony and Ubisoft, please, for the love of fucking God. Like, you
tell them
guys...
to watch Ruby Volume 1.
Honestly, like, recently there was, the Assassin's Creed Worlds trailer that came out, which, or Assassin's Creed, Shadows, trailer that came out that kind of showed the world off a bit. And it's like, the amount of people that were just saying that, like, this game is gonna be bad and all that stuff, and it's like, say what you want about the quality, you know, not being, like, the same as like the original games and stuff. To call those games like the same level as something like Gollum, nah, Chief, you ain't gonna convince me with that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I think this is where we get Earth.
I bet you can't ring that bell.
Why would I want to?
Oh, you're scared.
I'm not scared.
Oh, the big special dragon is scared of the mean old bell. Oh, I didn't know that. I'm sorry. Oh, no. I'm sorry, baby. Why don't I get your pillow? You lay down.
Didn't move.
Spyro, can you hear me? You okay, buddy? Hey, listen, forget about those cracks I made about your fatness and your being purple and stupid and fat. All right? Just get out of there, please, Spyro. Don't be dead.
Luz Rosa.
I mean, really, that's what it is.
Did you say something?
Me? No. No, I was talking out loud, thinking of my day I gotta do.
Well, just thought I heard something before I blasted my way out.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, no. Must be hearing things.
Oh no, more monkeys. Not like we haven't killed enough of them. Alright, so now let's level up Earth.
Why is Earth green?
After I finish off that. There we go. You now have the Fury of Ishlador's Final Stand, which is the Z move I was talking about. Alright.
You could also try to finish off fire.
No, fire's done. That's what that it was about.
Oh. I thought you were doing electricity.
Okay, we do need to get Earth upgraded because you can rapid fire that shit, and I think that's why I remember it being so good. So for now, though, we're just gonna stick with fire still. On the occasional switch to ice. So I'm gonna save the. I could use the Fury move, but I want to wait until we're actually against like maybe another tough round of enemies. Because now that I've done that, the Z move will be a lot more flashy? Question mark? I just know it does more damage, that's the big thing.
Just say it's weird that your health and magic don't go up.
Again, they fixed this in... I know they fixed it in Dawn of the Dragon, but I don't remember if it's the thing in the Eternal Night.
Yeah, I remembered what I wanted to talk about earlier. So how about that Yakuza mobile game?
It's not even been officially announced yet, but it's like, guys, what the fuck are you doing? Like... Oh, man. You want to talk about, like, what's going to get fucking disliked to hell and back when that gets properly announced? Like, I'm sure there's a... Like, I'm not going to ever say there's not a market for, like, a mobile version of a game, like a gacha or something like that, because I mean, at that point, then I'd be saying, like, something like Genshin or, Honkai, or just really just MiHoYo games and stuff like that shouldn't exist when I know that it has its own share of fans, and I know that a lot of at least most of the voice actors, fuck this.
Ooh. Hey, Paul. Flashing lights warning.
Yeah. There we go.
Man, it's hard on the eyes. I saw it a second time on the stream.
I didn't think it was going to be that flashy.
Neither did I.
I just knew it did a lot of damage. Alright, I think this is, X-Humor. I don't think this area is that long either. I know this is the boss.
Let's go. We gotta hop on steam and get back to that flea-bitten dragon. The crystal should be almost ready, and the volcano's right on the brink.
Nice clip, dude. Is that thing just clipping through the wheel?
I guess. I do kind of like the train's design.
Come on, Sparks, we've got to catch them.
I like how he's the only one that actually, like, pulls it shut. Okay.
You know, if all it takes is just for one of them to not open it, or not close it, why do we have to flip it all back on?
I don't know where these enemies are dying, but I mean, hey, it's fine with me.
It's free real estate.
Yep. Go.
Like
Yep.
Yakuza game. Fuck it. All my Akiyamas after them. I just saw that picture on Twitter where just like 5+ Akiyamas just charging somewhere.
Oh, I guess I can finally ask this. Now that you've finished the series proper, what would you do your ranking as? I am curious about that.
Okay. Now, the ranking does have to change between story and gameplay.
Yeah.
Because those two are wild different things. Now, for reference's sake, how I started the series was with 7, I went back to 0, and then went forward from there. And I threw Gaiden in place of 7, because I already played 7. Let me think. What would gameplay-wise, I'll start with. On the list 3, easily 3.
As the weakest.
Gameplay-wise, yes.
Okay.
Followed by... Okay, at this point's not even fair. 4, 5, 0. 6 to 1.
Really, 1 was your favorite gameplay-wise?
I just like because of the style changes. Because in Kiwami 2 and 6, they get rid of Rush and
Okay.
Beast. That's something I wish that was consistent throughout the whole series, but yeah, no, zero was
You don't know how
far
to drive
beyond
this thing?
5
How hard can it be?
or
It's
6.
on rails.
Oi, famous last words.
Yeah, no, that's the reason why 1
I
overall is
dead
one of my-
ass I dead ass forgot about this.
I just remembered in 1, the bosses can regen their health if you don't have the essence of Kiwami skill. Never mind that. Switch out 1 and 2.
Okay. For me,
No, switch it back.
for me, I would say it goes. And now this also incorporates like gameplay with story because I don't break them apart. Because if we're talking story-wise, then 7. That would be my favorite story in the series.
I just realized I didn't do the other 3 games.
But from just an individual game and all that, it would go 8 to 7 to
I am old boss of on Country Returns.
just trying to think, because I'm literally just mashing Y here. But I don't know why we're racing. I literally gotta like ram it. There we go.
To get more magic.
Yeah. Okay. It would probably after 7, I would probably put 0 at that point, and then after that, Lost Judgment or Kiwami 2. Or no. After Yakuza 0 be Yakuza 6, then either Kiwami 2 or Lost Judgment. With my bottom ones being Yakuza 3 and Yakuza 4.
Now I remembered. I barely remembered something. I forgot to put in Gaiden 7 and 8.
Oh God, dude, Gaiden. Yeah, that's also my top 5. I love Gaiden.
It's like that might take the highest slot.
God,
Oh my
that scared the fucking shit out of me.
Just seriously. Wait, wrong one.
That was the fucking gun truck from Sonic.
Meow, 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 meow.
Luckily, that section's not too long.
What a soft landing. That just happened.
Yep, that was a thing, and we'll never talk about that again.
In terms of gameplay for 7 and 8, you can't really compare it to the other games, really.
No, you can't.
'Cause
Well, I'm
those
also like
were
incorporating
RPGs.
like I'm also incorporating like the karaoke, the sub stories, the mini games, all that stuff. And that's where I
True.
think 8 is just peak, because I love every single mini game in 8.
And the dating app. I could
Oh
go
no,
without.
I love that one. You will not you're wrong if you. I'm kidding. It's just the dating minigame one I always thought was funny because it was literally the same idea as in Yakuza 6. And there was some real, if you do all the options in that minigame, it's really, really fucking funny.
And on 8, I did all subquests, so I know what you're talking about.
Dude, when I got the chicken,
the
I
girls.
lost my, when I got the chicken, I fucking lost my shit.
How could you type?
I don't know, maybe it's just because I get it, I get why people wouldn't like that or like the Cabaret Club minigame in Gaiden. It never bothered me. Because to me, that's just a normal thing in that series, because the series has always had the Cabaret Club, and the idea of it being live action actors and stuff is just, to me, just feels like a natural evolution of what the series wants to do.
Hmm.
And I mean, plus, there's been other games in the past that have had shit like that. I mean, may I remind you of Gex 3 that had like the
Oh God.
that had like I think the Playboy Bunny or something like that.
Probably.
So I don't know. I just feel like it's not the first time a live action thing has been used to do like a fan service bit, and it definitely won't be the last either. I do like it when they shatter though. It's pretty. I think we have to go all the way through this. And... Oh, and now that you have finished the series, what's your favorite karaoke song? Because I do have one.
It's not Bakumitai as most people think.
Well, that one's
No.
just the most popular.
Yeah. It's not Judgment.
It's in my top 5.
Okay. Either a mix-up of Like a Butterfly, Hands, or about Ichiban song. I'm gonna level up.
For me, Summertime Groove, probably. The one in 8, because I just love that music video from beginning to end. I also really, really like the Jungi Han song that he got in 8.
Mm-hmm.
Now keep in mind, I'm more used to the Japanese version, so that whole bit that he wants to buy a dishwasher, I never heard him say that in English.
Well, okay, those, yeah, no. English parts, no, only Ichiban and Kiryu say that, actually.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense, because they're the only ones that will ever talk during that, besides the singers.
Man, I kind of want to boot it up just so you can hear their English lines during that. It's the same one either or, but it's funnier if it's Kiryu.
Yeah, because it's just like, what is he saying?
Though, sadly, with the English VA for Jungi Han, they auto-tuned them to hell and back.
Well, I mean, that's kind of what they do anyway. Because
Yeah.
the main thing is like the train. Now, I don't know if they also auto-tune the Japanese. I've heard they do, but I don't know personally. But to my knowledge, voice acting training in Japan. One thing that I've seen in C-Dog VA did a good video about like going to like a voice actor training, quote unquote, like a school sort of thing, and in Japan they teach you more. You need to be able to sing to be like a Japanese voice actor. At least from that video, that was the impression I got. And you know, you can only. But also, from what I understand, though, like you have like the actresses for say like a popular anime that gets out, they'll usually have the voice actresses sing like the opening song or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Because you have a few English voice actors that do sing. Like I don't know if he still does, but I know Johnny Young Bosch had a band called I Shine. That was it was okay. I really don't like this platforming section, to be honest with you.
One of your favorite English VAs actually does do some covers too. Alejandro Saab.
Fun fact, he's not my favorite.
I said one of your.
Like, my favorite voice actor. That's hard to say. Like, I'm actually trying to think, because no, what am I fucking? It's Yuri Lowenthal. What the absolute fucking hell am I talking about?
For me, from my favorite male VA, it's either a toss-up between Alejandro Saab and Robin Damon.
Females where it's a little bit harder for me, because I used to have one, but then let's just say I wasn't a fan of how she. I will still say she is a good actress. I'm not gonna deny that. But her attitude when she got recasted as Yoruichi, and I think that'll be the best way I can describe who it was. not really in my top anymore. Um,
He sure is, pal. He's all safe and sound. But I gotta say, he's the friendly
probably
one in the
Lucy
family.
Christian.
I'm sorry. In these dark times, one can't take chances.
Not familiar with that one.
She voiced him, that's where I know her the most from.
Oh,
in,
Chaco.
Why did he send you here?
Well,
yeah, she's done a lot of stuff. Also, you know, and credit the Colin Clinkin Bear too. She's also really good. I really love her as Luffy.
The majority of the Manware Smalls are kept here.
Forgot the
in
Suicide
this
Squad had an
camp,
anime.
to live above ground and
I haven't
none of
watched
us
it.
see
I have
them.
no
And there are
interest in
rumors
it.
that your dragon friend is being kept somewhere
You know what
inside.
I didn't know though, like I just found out recently that Sakuna of Rice and Ruin
Not if we have
got an
anything to say
anime.
about it.
What do you
Ooh.
mean?
Yeah, what do you mean?
I mean, we're going to free the Manware Smalls, venture to the darkest pits of Boys It Big, and find Terrador.
Then, it's off to karaoke.
Why is he cross?
Terrador.
No. Why is he fucking cross-eyed? That's what I want.
Yeah, he was extremely cross-eyed. One eye going straight, the left eye just looking up.
It's fucking Zatu from Pokemon. And, oh, okay. I thought I lit it on fire, but I might want to run away, because then that's gonna blow up.
I just hear a tiny or coop.
I was watching the DBZ Kai abridged episode 2 when it's Frieza. My favorite bit of that whole thing is when Goku throws a spirit bomb, because it just goes dominate, and then Frieza goes eat. Like, I don't know why, that just makes me laugh so much. I laugh at like the dumbest fucking shit.
And if it works, it works.
I mean, God forbid if I ever did like a like you laugh you lose challenge, because I just wouldn't be able to win. I would laugh too much at anything. Like, I laugh at fucking pun names. Alright, you die. Thank you.
Terrador.
I do like his name.
Yeah. It's
Be
also
like, I know.
just tearing down a door. It's also Terra as in Earth.
I mean, the electric dragon's name is Voltaire. Volt electricity. Alright, I think we're done.
Evil door.
Well, I see you two crazy kids found each other.
Yes, at last! Thanks to you.
We're just disappointed you didn't leave any fun for us.
Maybe next time. So now, which way to Terrador?
That way, but be careful. The conductor and his maniacal locomotive will surely be close by.
When you say be careful, does that mean try not to
Maniacal.
die? I'm trying to do that anyway.
Come, Ex-Humor. We must get all the Manware Smalls
Ex-Humor.
underground, where they belong.
Yes, it won't be long now.
You know what? It just dawned on me what these guys remind me of. They remind me of, that mouse guy from Chowder.
Huh.
Gorgonzola, that was it.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's level up Earth. We should have enough to get to level 2. There we go. Alright, let's see what this does. There we go.
Roda! Why does it look like it's poisoning them?
I actually don't know what it does if you, like its lingering effect. Because fire is dot damage, as we've seen. Ice slows them down. I don't know what electricity does. Probably just stops them in place or something like that. I think Earth is also a dot. I'll be getting more use out of it in like the final area of the game. Because the final area of the game is probably the area with the most combat in the entire game. Like, that's when we get, like, the real, thing. Boom. Okay, this is poison. Or just steam. Speaking of steam, here's the boss, I think. Or not.
This really sounds like kids screaming. Are you aware that kids just love to scream for no reason?
Yeah, I've got a little niece, and she really loves to do that, and it drives me fucking nuts. I love her.
Reminds me. We were like that too at one point.
I know.
Deca Quister.
Bop, bop. Bye bye. I don't know. I think this place is kind of tanking the frame rate a little bit.
Don't worry, the screen shake helps hides it.
Has Spyro punched a bee? Discuss. Okay. that needed a zoom in.
I mean, better than being jump scared by them when you get down.
God, they fucking comboed my ass. I was trying to hit Z a lot, but it wouldn't let me do it.
Scorpion is assist character.
Alright, okay, I think they, no, they didn't. Okay.
Cool.
Boom. What? Okay, I was like, what happened? What happened?
Blows up in the background.
God, I was like, what the hell did I just do? These beetles remind me of that one boss in 14 in the Sylph dungeon. I can't remember what it was. Did we go this way?
Sylph as in Shadowbringer's Sylph?
No, the dungeon in A Realm Reborn where it was the Scorpion boss.
Ah. Gotcha.
Which I still get confused on ever since they updated it because I keep thinking of it the old way, where you had to get like the 3 things.
That reminds me. So, you remember the changes they did to the Praetorium, right?
Yeah.
And you know how they made La Brea a solo instance?
Yeah.
If what I've heard is true, they made it cooler because when you're fighting, La Brea is actually hard and your character actually dies there, canonically. And Hydaelyn just saves you.
I've actually never seen it. I have made an alt at this point to get on to get into a friend's FC on another server. And I've been meaning to go back to I have been meaning to go back to go through it so that way I'll have something that I can take into like a casual savage sort of thing. But I just haven't done it yet. I'm about halfway through A Realm Reborn.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I guess.
Man, if that's true about La Brea, like, that's actually pretty cool. Because otherwise, I wish
like
my first time was like that.
Yeah. I mean, the game has gotten such a good facelift since then, but, like, let me try this. Okay. I don't know if that's what I was supposed to do. I could tell I just had to destroy it, but I don't think I could reach it.
There's a cool effect there.
Mm-hmm.
It's like one dungeon that got the facelift I wish didn't is Rest of Veilgar's dungeon, because it's his final boss.
Oh, Race of Elgar.
Yeah. It used to be jumping between platforms. Now it's just a circular arena.
Well, it's closer to how he actually operates in like DSR. That's something that they have been very good about, is that if the fights have like a remix version to them, so take like Garuda for example, how she works now in the Ultima stage, in the Ultima like MSQ roulette thing, that's how she works in like Uwu. I feel like I'm missing something. Oh, never mind.
Open the door.
Okay. I don't know if it was his buddy that killed him or if it was me. Fire? Fire?
Here's another thing to talk about. So are you aware about Steam's new updated family feature?
Heard a friend of mine talk about it, but I don't use it personally, so...
Here's a basic rundown. Now, you can make a family group. You can think of it like Nintendo Switch Online.
Speaking of that, pause for what you're about to say. Did you add me to your thing? Because I got an email about that.
You too?
Yeah.
Okay, so you and my brother got that. Okay, I need to do some checkups. Because that's actually concerning now.
Because I know that you had me on your plan at one point, like for a little bit, right? And then after that, I think either it just didn't update or you took me off. I don't mind either way, for the record. But it's like I got that done, and I checked my email, and I'm like, huh, I guess you put me back on. Okay.
For the record, you were never off. I just never. It's like after playing, I stopped paying for Nintendo Online because I wasn't playing online.
Because I remember, I forget what it was, but I actually did buy like myself a whole year. Ow.
Time to play that game on. Did I get hacks?
I don't think you would have.
You know, everyone's still here. Fine. I will change my password to be safe.
I had to like come up with like such a roundabout way the other day of changing like passwords and stuff like that for something. Because I was trying to buy this thing from an artist I really like, but the problem is that the websites they're using doesn't use like credit card stuff, so I had to like find like 3 different ways to basically be able to do it, because like I don't know if a VPN could have done anything, but basically it came down to I was able to buy some points on another website, and then I could transfer that to my main account on the website where the thing was being done at, because it's an international artist, but I really like their work. It's like, man, I kind of wish that they had just released it on Patreon and called it a day. That would have been 10 times fucking easier.
That's settled. Yeah. Back to what I was talking about before.
Yeah.
Okay, so
We're talking about
families.
Yeah.
So think of it like Nintendo Switch Online, except for the caveat is that everyone's on the plan can share their library with each other at any time without interrupting each other.
Okay.
So think of it having like a physical library in front of you, and you have discs lined up on game cases lined up on everyone. Someone could just pull it out and start playing it, and someone else can pull out another one and play it. If someone wants to play a game someone else is playing, they have to wait for it to be not in use.
Okay, I was gonna ask if it was something probably like Netflix in that case.
No, if 2 people have copies of the same game, you'd have 2 available grabs.
Oh, okay.
It's like you have a 5-person family and you have 2 copies of one game. 2 of those 5 people can play that game. All the other 3 will have to wait.
Yeah. Like the main thing is though, at least in my case, at least in my family, I'm the only one that actually uses Steam.
Yeah. But this could be used to your advantage. If you have a tight-knit friend group, family, like a family.
Yeah.
You can just share your games with each other. Now you can make games private if you're worried about that, so there's that.
I've kind of just gotten to the point where it's like there are certain things I won't I'll just be like, yeah, I bought this, or yeah, I delved into this just to see what the hell this was about.
Is that
The
And
big
that's about
dragon being
it.
held
Oh
prisoner
yeah,
in the
we're
center
at
of
the
an
boss
explosive
now.
volcano? I'm guessing that's Terrador.
Careful. It's never this easy.
After the last 2 times, you're not gonna get an argument from me, Chief.
Although
Here
I
we go
do
again.
think I remember this being possibly the easiest boss in the game. Man, it's also shocking just how fast we got through this area compared to like Tall Plains and Dante's Freezer. Like, we've only been here. No, I think we've been here around the same amount of time, about an hour. It didn't feel like it though.
Or an hour 2, if that means anything. So that's an hour in area.
Alright, let's see if we can upgrade Earth.
I should say about a disclaimer for Steam families. If you're an adult in a Steam family and you get kicked from a family, you have to wait a year before you can make another one. If they list you as a child, you don't have to worry about that.
Alright, that literally could have been enough. I just needed to level. I'm gonna... We're literally right there, damn it. Come on. Okay.
It's like, stop edging me. Anyways, kill this thing.
Alright.
No, we have to betray Gabe Newman. Destroy Steam.
Alright, if I remember correctly, the way you beat this boss, is that it's the same, I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory, at least right here. You're gonna go up to him, hit him with your breath attack and shit, and then eventually he's gonna, try to, charge at you using the train. Or maybe I have to goad him into it. Let me, like, stand right here. Yeah, there we go.
Genius. How do you crash if you're on the train rail?
Oh yeah, and it has fire breath. You know, I was talking about the Scorpion boss, and now we're doing the, that one boss from 14 where, you had the Goblin Walker thingy.
Yeah. I mean, the worst boss in the game for low level.
Nah. Dude, I got a fucking paladin today that really got upset at me. I was doing the vault, leveling machinist, and they said, do not pull for me. And I was like, okay, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to if I did.
I mean,
yeah.
The other paladin I got the other day when I was just doing a roulette as a healer, and the tank that I was with was using 70 gear. We were in the 78 dungeon for Shadowbringers.
I mean, to be fair though, they did have a right to ask me not to do that because I am that DPS. If I see a tank single pulling, I am gonna pull the mobs to you. Ah, oh, damn it! I didn't see Crash. Come on, push it, push it, push, 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 push.
Push it to the limit. Is a third health bar just nothing?
Well, this one is probably Nexus Cinder, the boss that has the most HP in the game. I mean, in my opinion, this is the only boss that actually feels kind of like an actual fucking boss.
You know what? Fair, actually. Because the other ones you just tinked in space.
Yeah. Now if I could stop. Alright. Come on, come on. Charge, charge, charge. There you go. Do it again. I think I can't get hit, but he's moving so fast I can't keep him in camera. There we go.
Seems like at that point you might just have to rely on sound effects alone.
I mean, I am playing with 7.1 surround. Okay, come on, come on, come on, kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him. He's so close to dying.
7.1 surround for
me forgetting that I have this little ability right here.
Just freezes them in place. Oh my god.
Got him. Kaboom.
Is that just crash?
Yeah, I mean, he should die. There it is.
I just have to go to a stop. There. What the fuck?
The purple dragon
Yeah, his
lives.
eyes look really
He's
weird in
got
these
a
CG
name, you know.
cutscenes.
Yes, my name is Spyro. And you must be Terrador.
It's not. It's a,
Yes, yes I am. And I must say I never thought I'd live to meet you, Spyro.
Look, I'd love to sit here and hug everybody and chit-chat, but how about we leave before the volcano blows us up?
You're right. I've got to tell the others what Cinder is up to.
Let's go. Right behind you. Actually, I'm right in front of you.
Cinder's. It's a CGI. Cinder has to be here. Yep.
Run!
Look, when the guy says run, I think he knows something.
You just pit slap him.
Looks like it.
Go, Spyro! Fly like you've never flown before! I'll go back to the temple for help!
How did you get so small?
Alright, this is the second flight level of the game.
Is that a chase sequence?
Yep. To be fair, I do like, up to this point, like, as short as the game is, we've been told, like, Cinder is, like, do not fight her, do not, like, run if you get into it, and it's like, no, yeah, it does not fuck around, you do have to run here. Because she
They say
will...
run, but you're flying.
Yeah, fly, whatever, but flee. Okay, we'll just say flee. But the main thing is that, like, you do have to stay in front of her. You cannot, you can't, like, take too much damage or hit objects, because eventually she will, like, come up from behind you and bite you. And if you lose all your health, then you know you die, but, yeah.
I see your speed up meter became your magic meter.
Yeah, I mean, this section itself is not hard, but it is kind of cool though, because if like you can have Cinder's model like come up behind you.
I would expect the crash camera for this one.
I don't think you could really do it a smart way, because then it would be like, how the hell you gotta dodge like what's coming in front of you, like in a flight sequence like this. I mean.
To be fair, crash camera didn't care about that.
Yeah, but that one also didn't have you like moving and on like a Z-axis. You were, or you know what I mean, like more 3D movement. You were on still like a 2D. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You weren't free to the Z-axis.
Yeah.
You're still gravity bound. If I played this as a kid, I would be terrified out of my mind here.
Yeah, I think we just head up here. Yeah. Okay, that was it.
Spyro is just actually flapping his wings. So just gliding. Go for the neck, it's Slin. That was a scream.
We've got to find them. Help Ignitus.
They're gone, Spyro. There's nothing we can do.
I don't care. Ignitus wouldn't leave me.
Spyro, he's right.
I'm right? Oh my god, that's a first.
Yes.
There's a god.
You never find them in this mess. And you're not ready to face Cinder yet. Time to fight will come, but it is not now.
Give it about another 2 hours.
I guess you're right. Let's go.
First, he's gotta train us in the earth elements, and after that, that's when we're gonna just go straight to Cinder's stronghold. Like I said, the game itself is very, very short.
Hmm.
After we get done with the Earth Temple, or the Earth lessons, we'll call it. Because then
Gotcha.
in the next stream we'll oh, we dropped a few more frames, but nothing substantial. It's fine.
Yeah, no, there's no buffering
It's
on my end.
fault. I failed Ignitus when he needed me most. It's just that the sight of Cinder so close just...
Made your heart stop? Put ice in your veins? Scared the crud out of you?
Yeah, something like that.
All warriors feel fear at one time or another, Spyro. There's no shame in that.
Yes, it's a proven scientific fact that the quotient between adrenaline and trepidation...
Voltaire, please. I believe our good friend here was trying to make a point.
Thank you, Cyril. What I was going to say is that all warriors feel fear, Spyro, but only the most valiant among us can face that fear and master it. From what I saw of you on Munitions Forge, you are one such warrior.
You
Young
fought that
Dragon,
train good.
now is the time to complete your training. Now is the time to face your fear.
Can we look in to see who voices Terrador? Because I swear his voice does sound familiar.
You got it.
Still petrified?
Spyro.
Spyro, come here.
Kevin Michael Richardson.
Any other notable roles? He sounds familiar.
The power to harness the soil,
Let's see.
the wind, the world itself is now within your grasp. Let's begin.
Funnily enough, Captain Gone 2. Or Kamek from the Super Mario Bros. Movie from last year.
Oh.
Okay, what's another one? Another big one.
Always be
There we go.
Apparently in Lego Star Wars, Jabba the Hutt.
Okay.
Let's see. Give me a big one. Give me a big one. He's done a lot of stuff. I'll say that.
Also,
lot of
we
TV
we got Earth fully upgraded.
Nice.
Yeah, it's really good. Okay, I think I remember what Earth does. It's like a needler from Halo. Puts little pins in them, and then they explode.
Yeah, there might be hope for you yet, young dragon.
Brutal.
Over here.
Oh, okay, this is just the same as ow. It's just the same as electricity.
Have you watched the movie Monsters vs. Aliens?
I know of it.
Okay, that you're not gonna then the voice is not gonna mean anything to you. Let's see.
Looks like Ignitus.
Ooh, Legend of Korra. Butaka, Dorman, Lightning Bolt Zoltz, and Old Salt. A lot of old men in that show. The Kung Fu Panda TV show. Wait, is this guy Maurice from Madagascar?
Which one was Maurice?
You know King Julian?
You know, I think it is. That because I can hear it if I remember the
Yeah.
voice right.
King Julian's right-hand man, basically.
Yeah.
Also, ironically enough, because we talked about it earlier, Captain Gantu.
Yep.
That's low.
That's maybe where I then remember him from. Oh, for fuck's sake! Come on. Nope. Come here. Come here. Come here.
Oh, Schnitzel.
Schnitzel. Oh, Rada Rada. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. I recognize him now.
Spyro, come here.
I would love to go back to rewatch like old Chowder episodes, but I don't know if it's on Max or if it is. I think it's leaving soon because I remember Max did something pretty stupid with like their Cartoon Network stuff.
Hmm.
Or maybe I'm getting confused with like Tom and Jerry or something.
Oh no, I got a 30! Closer. Nope, closer. Closer. Wipe it off. How about that one? That one doesn't go away. Meanwhile, in future editions of the show, the watermark in the bottom right is just gone, so they had to implement it back in. And
I remember back during like the holiday season, there's usually YouTube channels, I think even Cartoon Network's main channel does it. They'll like air a bunch of like holiday specials, and I think they also did the Chowder one. I think one of my favorite episodes of that show was when Schnitzel has to cash his check at the bank. I've always wanted to cast. I always wanted to cast Rhymes Wreath.
Now, the final confrontation awaits.
Oh, well, we're dropping some frames again.
yep, it's buffering.
Come on, game, don't die on me.
Looks to be fine now.
Yeah, we're going back up.
Okay, no.
Yeah, we're almost done. We're almost done.
The earth element is also a wind element.
Yep.
You've done well, Spyro.
Yes, yes, pat on the back, good going, all that other rubbish, but we've got to get moving here.
Oh, Cyril is terribly obnoxious, but in this case, he happens to be right, Terrador. Ignitus is the final piece to Cinder's puzzle. If that last crystal is powered, the portal will open, and we'll all be done for.
I know. When I was on Munitions Forge, I overheard the conductor say that Cinder's final preparations would take place at her lair, where she lives in solitude among the clouds and the towers. I am certain that's where she's taken Ignitus.
We have to go. Come on.
I'd give anything to go with you, young warrior. But that crystal sapped the last of my will. I fear my fighting days are over.
Every generation must pass the torch to the next, Terrador. Our time is done.
Yes, it is Spyro's time to shine. Now go to it, young dragon.
Yes, sir.
Wow, you guys make even me want to face Cinder. Did I say that out loud?
Alright, I don't know why, but I'm starting to think there might be a third flight section. I just remember there only being two, though.
So what a location between the clouds and the sky.
Yeah.
Towers. Not very descriptive, guys. Need more to go off on.
I do remember this level taking fucking forever, though, so
Gotcha.
that's why we're not doing it tonight. Like this is the
That's-
longest level in the game.
Mhm.
Luckily, there's only really two levels
Cinder's
left.
lair
There's
is
this
where
one,
hope goes to die,
and then
Spyro.
there's
A dark,
and then there's like the
foreboding
final
place
like
where
main
Cinder broods in
final
silence
battle
and
between you and
plans
Cinder,
her
but that's
next
about
step.
it.
You must
Mhm.
make your way to her fortress, where I'm sure Ignitus is being held.
Next time I say that I want to face Cinder, why don't you go ahead and punch me in the mouth?
No problem.
How was that? Oh, it's supposed to be the shadow over.
Okay. And that's where we are going to stop. I wish it didn't have to be that anticlimactic, but
Yeah, it has to be.
but there we go though.
And that was 2 hours and 25 minutes of just yapping.
I promise it's not going to be like this for the other two games, but I do want to show Aki this in full context.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, I'm not hating this game. I'm just kind of going through the motions to beat it, if that makes sense. Like it's just kind of a game I'm just going through, and that's about it.
To be fair, though, I am getting some laughs out of this game, so
Yeah.
there's worth.
Let's see. Oh, okay. I don't know why that just popped up.
And
Uh,
up next week, the finale.
Yep, next week we'll finish up the game. I think that should only take us about 2 hours, because like I said, this level is pretty long. It's so much fighting though, and like I really just don't want to do that all in one go. And then the last level's got a little bit of platforming, and then we get the fight center.
Mm.
But I do not really see anyone I feel like raiding. One of my friends is playing Splatoon 3, but I don't really have much to comment on that, so probably just call it there. No bother raiding. Just, yep, you can catch me tomorrow over on Aki's stream, and stuff. I'm gonna let them talk about that in a second. Outside of that, the VODs for this will go up once we finish the last session. I'm gonna try to get them all, like, probably the day that we're done with the game, they'll go up the day after, because there's really not much I have to edit with this, if anything at all, honestly. So, that's all I've got to say about that. You can follow me on Twitter, and I'll let Aki get his stuff done.
Yeah. So tomorrow on my stream, same time, hopefully, we're gonna be starting Final Fantasy 16's DLC. The
Mm-hmm.
Rising Tides, I believe, is first,
Nope,
or
it's
the
Omega.
Omega.
Omega's first.
What's its subtitle?
Echoes of the Fallen.
Echoes of the Fallen. That'll probably be a whole stream for that DLC.
Yeah, if we're doing everything, either we'll finish it and then and start the very beginning of Leviathan, or it'll just be that stream, whichever how you feel, slash how long it takes us, because Omega's stuff is a lot of combat, so.
Gotcha.
All right. Well, with that said, guys, thanks for stopping by, and have a good night, and take care. Bye bye.
And remember, we're always watching.